So this is going to be the first video in my Dima series. As I mentioned before, right now I'm planning on doing a series with pretty much every character that I enjoy playing. And for this video I decided to start with the highlight because I feel like it would just incentivize people to watch the video more. Especially because at this point everyone who's watching is going to be new, so just felt like it's something I'd do going forward. So as I said before, I am going to probably be talking about gameplay, but I'm not going to be talking the whole time. I'll try to switch it up to some more general topics about the game too, not just gameplay there. But yeah, about this game, this ends up being a 3-round strikeout match, and it's actually the first loss that I'm uploading. Not because it was intentional or anything, but I just felt like the loss didn't really matter. I felt like the gameplay was good, and that the loss wasn't as important. And I mean, for that matter, you'll see that the loss wasn't really any fault of my own. Looking back at these type of games, it always makes me wonder how quickly your team can lose tickets. Because I mean, if I were to take note of it, I'm pretty sure like at most I had like 4 deaths this entire game across the 3 rounds. So, you know, it just makes you wonder. And it makes you really wish for the scoreboard to display deaths, at least for me. I think that'd be something that's interesting. In Strikeout, that is, because I mean in Demolition and so forth it's not really applicable, but Strikeout, given that the objective really is a minor portion of the game to at least how people currently play it, so I think it'd be really interesting and probably something that they should consider adding. I heard the proposed changes to Strikeout are adding more tickets, and I think that's a welcome change. I think that would definitely help the new player base and everyone else who is new to the game and finding it as of late. Because I think the game does have a good balance between casual and competitive, but a casual game with a lot of tickets and just a good time opportunity wise to have to just get better at the game, have fun is, you know, what's going to be best for keeping new people playing the game. So I think strikeout changes and modifications are definitely going to be welcome. I do think that adding competitive, as in ranked and all that, version of Strikeout would be interesting, or at the very least just a respawn based competitive game mode, like an equivalent would be like Hardpoint for Call of Duty or something like that. Because the search and destroy game mode's always a classic and it's always going to be fun, at least if you have communication, because solo queue that could be just ignorant and very annoying. But yeah, I feel like a respawn based competitive ranked, however you want to put a game, would be, it would work wonders for this current stage. The new update is supposed to be coming soon, so hopefully there's some welcome additions, and hopefully the new rumored character is a fun one as well. along those lines, I do enjoy playing as Dima. I feel like he is one of the most fun characters to play offensively, at least, and defensively. But I'm saying in a more like aggressive playstyle. You know, he's not one of those characters that people tend to play very lame.
Utility out. Lethal out.
You'll see, I'm guessing, watching this back, that my teammates dying so frequently was probably because they were just running at objective, which I guess is better than having them sitting in spawn, but I mean, that also might have worked better in this case, so who's to say. But yeah, it definitely tends to be one or the other for new players. At least from what I've experienced, it tends to be hyper aggressive, running out while they're already getting shot, or very, very passive to the point where they're not really helping your team do anything. I think to that point, some people have discussed one of the, or a possible change to the game being more tutorial aspects, and I do think that's an interesting idea and probably a good idea, to be honest.
We're out of life. Lethal out.
Right there, you always love to see when somebody uses their ability to just get one kill. I mean, in the end, it is good for your team because they just wasted it, but it's always fun to see. But don't get me wrong, there is occasions where it does benefit you. Because the other thing that I've even noticed with someone like Dima, with his launcher, it also gets to the point where if you're waiting too long to use it, as in like opportunity-wise, you end up not using it. And you know, in that case, it would have been better just to get secure one kill versus not use it at all.
Is getting fun.
So going into the third round, again the third round's another quick one.
Nicely done.
You can see me trying to get my team just to chill out. Because I think at the very least, I think most people who solo queue would agree with this, but you don't necessarily care if they're doing super well kill wise, but you like at least appreciate that they not be constantly adding to the death, to the loss of tickets. But you know, it's kind of how it goes. And you also just have to be aware that's what you're signing yourself up for if you're playing by yourself all the time. Especially if you're not willing to hop on and be talking to random people with a mic. I know I don't really do that. I mean, I'll do so if I'm in a party with friends, but I'm not really one for having my mic on at all times. That's why it is nice that this game has put some effort into non-verbal ways of communication, like the ping and so forth. Because besides not everyone having a mic, it is nice. If you don't want to put one on, you also, it's also not like you're not contributing at all to your team. You can still try and ping and all that. It's, you know, better than nothing. Look how fast those tickets went down. I think we're at 7 right now, and the game's going to be ending in a minute or so. Probably less than that. It's just ironic because you'll see my team ends up surrendering on me while I'm still alive. And I end up dying. It's not like I was... Well, I might have played differently, but it's not like I was going to have a massive comeback. But it's just kind of ironic because I was the only one on my team actually doing anything. But yeah, I put the stats up for what I ended with scoreboard wise, just because at the end of this game I didn't really do a good job of keeping the scoreboard up, especially because of the way the game ended. I just was eager to get out. So yeah, after this I'll probably be recording for my shotgun series with Chalk right after this, so that'll probably be the next video that goes up. Okay, I'll show the score right here, and that's it for this one.